Hey everybody, Anthony here from BLX RC Garage, back to you with another box opening or unboxing, whichever way you want to say it. Anyway, what's in front of us is the Notorious 6S BLX 4x4 brushless stunt truck by ARAMA. However, the body's different, but it's basically the Outcast. Anyway, but I kind of like the way the body looks, and I've got to see some videos on how this thing runs. Now, I am not a go fast person. I like rock crawlers, but I'm thinking hard about this one because this is an awesome running rig. But I will tell you, this thing here is amazing. Been looking at some stuff on this thing, and a lot of stuff that you would have to upgrade on the other trucks this thing comes with. So it's a beast. Now, I did cut the tape on this ahead of time just because I wanted to save some time. But since we got this box where we got it at right this second, let's look at what we've got here. Here we go. So, what is in the box? Well, first of all, the motor is a BLX 4074 250 kV brushless motor. The ESC is the BLX 185 waterproof ESC. So that's what comes in the truck. Also the ESC, also the servo. The servo is a ADS 15M waterproof, 15 kg. Looks like it's a 208. I don't know, they got this thing kind of messed up. Anyway, it's a metal geared servo, from what I understand, just like every other ready to run. You'll probably be changing that anyway. It comes with a waterproof receiver box. As you see here, it comes standard with wheelie bars, and it also comes with body clips with the retainers on them already mounted and ready to go. Now, keep me from taking that and unstrapping it, I'm going to show you what kind of tactic radio it is. This is off of one of my other RCs, but this is a 3-channel tactic radio. I love them. I have a ton of them. People are always getting rid of these things when they buy an Axial or whatever, and I get them from them because I love to have plenty of radios. I put these on pretty much all my rigs. I do have a Spectrum radio, but for the price of this, if I drop this in the water, I'm not going to cry, where if I drop my Spectrum in the water, I'm going to cry. So anyway, that's the same exact radio that's with this truck. We have a bag here that comes with your instructions book. Pretty sure it's probably got an explosion view. I'm not taking it open, but it looks like there's all kinds of bits and pieces in here, parts for shocks, body posts, even one cool large tire tool, as well as it comes with a smaller one inside here too, and some Allen keys. So here it is. Now this is a matte blue. Now it does come in matte black also. It is ready to run, except for you need batteries, and batteries for the radio as well. Now, from what I understand, this body has something cool about it. Turn this around here so we can look at this. It's called Real Steel Effect. The body enhances realism. So basically, as you scratch it up, it's going to get these, like, there's real metal underneath kind of thing. It's not going to look like just a scratched up Lexan body. So it's supposedly that's something cool. So it's supposed to look more weathered and more like right now it looks brand new, but as you beat it up, running it, because you're going to beat it up, instead of it looking like junk, like a beat up old Lexan body. You're just gonna look like if your real car had paint rubs and stuff. So that's the cool thing about that. So that's something, from what I understand, I don't believe the Outcast had. All right. So I'm gonna take this body off. Don't just bash, blast. This company's funny. Anyway, so, oh, maybe that piece in the back wasn't a jumper. I guess this is your jumper wire here if you want to run 2 batteries, or if you want to run 1. You can run 2 3-cells, or you can run 6S. Wow. Let me show you this here. This is pretty cool. This is the strapping system to hold the batteries in. Let me throw a little bit more light in here for you. So, you have a Velcro strap that crosses over the battery, but you also have one that goes this direction too. Now the reason is because this truck is designed to do flips and all kinds of crazy stunts. Also, inside the cab, where the don't just bash, blast, this is a roof saver. So when you land on your roof, you're not going to cave the roof in. So that's pretty cool. Also, in here, it comes with a metal horn on the servo, which a truck this size is a must. It also comes with a lot of anodized metal, bracketry. I mean, the shocks are freaking humongous and awesome. The bumper is very flexible, so it doesn't break. It goes right back in place because you're going to bash. It's a bashing vehicle. Also, the shock absorbers on this thing are oil filled, and I'm gonna tell you what, it takes it's smooth, but it does take a little bit to push this thing down. What else is there? Oh yeah, so you've got adjustable links, just like the Outcast had. This thing comes with stabilizers, so at high speed your truck doesn't do this jitter jatter. A lot of trucks that you buy today, you have to buy this as an aftermarket. This comes with it. A lot of trucks come with, you have to buy, you know, aftermarket stuff you have to buy, like the aluminum shocks, and so forth. I really am digging this thing. So the transmission's in the middle, and it runs a drive shaft to the front and to the rear. There's the ESC with an off and on switch, and it looks like a bind button. Move this body so we don't give it a scratch effect. Let's turn it up on its side. Whoa. So let me adjust the camera. We're going to turn this thing up on its side. So it has an all steel chassis underneath. All your links underneath here. Let me show you something. If you can see that down here. But you got ball links in every position here. I am for smooth rotation, as you can see. As you can see how it rotates in that cup. Very impressed with this thing. So the body mounts are pretty cool too. They have a little rocker cradle thing for the body to sit on, which is a lot wider than most of these come. Your shock tower is all metal. So yes, that's all metal right there. Metal drive shafts, or well, I guess they're all considered drive shafts, but the shaft that comes from the wheel to the center differential, they're all metal going in. The upper and lower, as you can see here, are nice ball metal, so So it's got a nice pivot to it. There's a video that I didn't do, but it belongs to ARAMA, and I'm going to put that in here as well so you guys can see this. So but it does have front and rear stabilizers, adjustable shocks, and turn this big boy around here, and a wheelie bar. So like if you're taking off and you're riding that wheelie, you won't tear your wing off. And I don't know if that's adjustable or not. I'm assuming it's not. It might be, but I have to look in the book for that, but I don't think it is. It looks pretty... I believe this is a permanent fixture. So I've never owned one of these. It's the first time I've actually ever looked at one. I think they're awesome. It's got a metal shock tower on the back as well. Looks pretty thick too. I mean, look at the size of this metal here. Look how thick that is. I mean, they did a pretty good job. They gave it a nice little closed-in housing here to keep minimal mud and dirt out of it. So yeah, this is it. I think it's a pretty nice rig, to be honest with you. I love everything about it. I mean, honestly, I do. And I'm very much a Traxxas person, but I do like this. I really do. This is a super nice rig, and you see how this body fits back on here. So it fits on this tray to keep, and most of your dirt's going to be flinging here, so you're not going to have to worry about a whole lot of trash and dirt inside where the motor is. I know I probably missed something, and I'm sure someone's going to have comments, but everything I've read and so forth, this is technically the outcast with a new body. So anyway, guys, so that's it. I think it's a pretty nice, sorry, trying to get my camera right. Anyway, guys, I think it's a pretty nice rig. I really do. This ARAMA seems to be proving themselves more and more on their rigs and so forth, and honestly, I can't find anything wrong with this. I mean, I thought for sure there's going to be something cheap or something crappy in there, and honestly, sorry, I didn't mean to say the C word, but anyway, I looked in here and I can't find anything wrong with it. Now, I haven't run this thing or bashed it, but anybody knows if you bash something, you're going to break something. I don't care how good of a truck it is. So whether it be an ARAMA, a Traxxas, you name it, they're all going to have breaking points. But I will tell you, this one here seems to be pretty decent. Oh, I just noticed something. The shock absorbers have covers built on them. That's something you would have to go and buy and do. Look at that. So you got covers on your shocks to keep the dirt and dust out of them. Man, that's another upgrade that you didn't have to buy. That's awesome. I tell you, I'm impressed. I really am. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit that like button. And remember, have fun with RCs. Thanks for watching.